1.2 billion pesos prepared for residents who are in need of more assistance. Around 1.8 million individuals were affected by flooding triggered by low-pressure areas, shear line, and northeast monsoon or amihan. Now, as for the latest on weather, a low-pressure area and localized thunderstorms will continue to trigger rains across the country. Pag-asa last spotted the LPA some 260 kilometers east of Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. Although it is less likely to develop into a tropical cyclone, the LPA will still bring rains. Affected areas include the Bicol region, Quezon, Mimaropa, Aurora, Northern Samar, and the rest of Calabarzon. Other parts of the country may also expect isolated rain showers due to localized thunderstorms. The Weather Bureau warns of possible flooding or landslides due to the downpour. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. China is speeding up COVID-19 vaccination among the elderly, but some experts say it may be too late. Let's watch this.
看看啊，一般看看，因为你打完的管不管用啊，就是说这个。
China is urging its elderly to get vaccinated against COVID-19 as the country struggles to handle a nationwide wave of infections. But convincing people like Lilian Sheng, a 64-year-old Beijing resident, will be tough.
你要管用，就不现在老是变异嘛，变异你跟不上，到时候打完也没用。
While China says 90% of its population is vaccinated, only around 60% have received a booster. Among the elderly, the number is even lower. Just over 40% of people older than 80 have received a third jab, according to latest public figures from November.
It's quite critical from the data that we've seen so far that people get a booster, and then more specifically whether people over a certain age, those at high risk, have definitely had their booster shots. And unfortunately that number is quite low.
Older people in China tend to favor traditional medicine using natural ingredients. Many of them are also hesitant to get vaccinated due to misinformation about the vaccine's potential side effects and efficacy. The lack of trustworthy data on domestic vaccines also poses a hurdle.
他还是55岁，打完以后什么发几次烧，结果弄脑血栓。
Xi Jinping's government is seeking to boost 90% of its 80-plus-year-old population by the end of January, but experts are skeptical about the country's ability to achieve this goal.
Right now, given the number of infections and the time that's being suggested that you leave between an infection and another shot, there's just no way and no point in trying to get that level of vaccination and boosting. So that particular ship has sailed, and I think what China's going to have to deal with is to see whether the large numbers of infections are going to help it with its immunity levels.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. President Bongbong Marcos has departed for Davos, Switzerland to attend the World Economic Forum. Marcos Jr. said he will discuss various issues such as rising food prices and threats of climate change. The Agriculture Department sees onion prices going down soon as more domestic harvests come in. The agency has also approved the importation of some 20,000 metric tons of onions to lower prices. And Filipino-American beauty Arbani Gabriel of the United States has won the 71st Miss Universe crown. Philippine Beth Celeste Cortesi, meanwhile, ended her journey early as she failed to enter the top 16. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.